thing I can say I like about Facebook is I'm able to get PDFs I can use to take apart this motor without kind of just guessing. So that's really helpful. So it looks like I need to remove the battery. Then I can get to this piece, remove this. This kind of goes across. And then that should allow me access to the valve covers on both sides. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you guys kind of what it looks like as I pull it out. So these are going to be kind of short videos, kind of all snipped together. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to get the battery all the way out and go from there. That's where we are. Yeah, so once you get the battery out, you're going to have the 3 bolts down here. You're going to have to yank out of here. So that's another part of it. All right, guys, I'll show you kind of where I'm at. Okay, so battery's out. There's a brace that goes across the back. I believe you're supposed to take out the windshield wipers. I had to order a special tool to press those out. I guess they're pressed in. But I was able to get to the bolt, so that wasn't a big ordeal. I just basically had to lift it up a little bit. So I did get that. So that covers getting the brace out. So basically I think these are 16s. And I used a swivel ratchet, or swivel, you know, fucking thing. I used one of those to get that piece out. One of these guys, a little wrench. So I think this was a 14, maybe a 13. It says it's a 13, so that's what I used to get the bolts out underneath here. So once you crack them loose, you can hand tighten them out. So I guess the next part's going to be, I'll have to read what it tells me, but I'm thinking I'm still going to have to remove the shroud, maybe. But that's kind of where I'm at. I'll keep documenting and giving you guys more video, but these are 16s, these are 13s. The brace will come right off. I think the next part I need to remove, it's going to be this piece right here. So I think this here just comes off with a bunch of bolts. I think it just bolts in right there, and I think there's a bolt right there. So I think this will just pop right out, I assume. But I will let you guys know. It looks like there's a few push pins, but once I get that out, I will let you guys know. I think you need to take this piece out here to get to the back of the valve cover. I mean, I could be wrong. I've never done this before, so this is a learning experience for me. This will be a learning experience for you. But yeah, it looks like it's just a handful of bolts. Looks like there's a nut right here. But I think the rest of this just pops right out. I will let you guys know, and we'll go from there with it. All right, see you guys. All right, guys. So like I said, this took I want to say it was a 10 maybe? What was this here? Yeah, 10 mil. So to get to these bolts, they're like here, around the sides, on the top. It took a 10 mil. I had to use this. I did use my handy dandy Craftsman. Call me fucking broke, I don't give a shit. It works. But that will allow you to get, I guess, to the back side of the valve cover. Who would have fucking known? But anyway, so I think from reading the Ford's book, I think it says next is to remove these guys and the plugs. So I think that's gonna be my next move. So I know it's a lot of fucking work, but it is what it is. Like I said, if I do run into problems, here's the alternator. See where it's all laying on the fucking side. So I think my next thing is going to be getting that done, and then I guess as I work my way down, I can get to the next pieces. But yeah, that's where we are. I'm waiting for the pieces. I will remove these just to do it, and then I'll get access to this. And I can probably clean all this up as I go back. You know, use this car is pretty clean, but obviously, you know, it is what it is. One thing I have done, so every time I remove a piece, I do put all the pieces in a baggie for that particular piece. So I got the one right there, it goes to that piece. I am probably replace all the plastic pins. I mean, I think I can get a pin kit for dirt cheap, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, that's where we are. It took me probably about 45 minutes to remove just those pieces. You know, yesterday I tried to get to the alternator. Where it's at, it's caked down there. I'm not going to get to that, not easily. So my goal is to get the top half done and then work my way down to get the cover off. And then, you know, I think I'm going to have to take off the wheels. I think I'm going to have to put the car on jack stands to remove the belly pan. I guess I'm going to end up having to drain fluid. So You know, that is what it is. This is the learning experience. So you'll learn with me, and you'll just won't hear me cuss and throw fucking tools everywhere. Anyway, any questions, put it down in the comments. I'll have a few videos probably. I've given myself almost over a month to get this done, so I think I've got plenty of time. So yeah, my next goal is to remove the plugs, and I think I've got a PDF I can give you guys if you guys want it. It's all in color. It looks like it's a Ford PDF, so I'm just following their instructions and just kind of going through each piece. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I guess, you know, any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.